Hi there, this is our week 9 help video for Spanish 101, and it's going to be a short video this week. I just wanted to post a quick announcement about the culture discussion boards because I know those have been getting kind of overlooked by a lot of you this semester. So remember that every time that we have a test, every third week of each unit, so week 3, 6, 9, 12, and 15, there'll be a discussion board. And with the exception of week 15, when it will be a review discussion board, they'll all be about culture. And I know that because these discussion boards are in English and they're about culture instead of being about a grammar or vocabulary topic, sometimes they get overlooked a little bit, or students feel like they're just not useful to them. So I know some of you who really have engaged in them have commented about how much you enjoy them. But for a lot of you, I'm afraid they kind of get overlooked because they don't feel like they're as pertinent to the information in the class and the content that needs to be covered. So I just wanted to encourage you that it really is important to study the culture along with the language. I was thinking about it today with we just got back from a field trip to the farmstead, to the corn maze with my kids. And if you think about things like that are kind of a cultural phenomenon, words like, or phrases like corn maze or pumpkin patch or bonfire, those things that we have such strong associations with the fall season and the corresponding holidays in this part of the world. If you were to look those up, if you were coming from a different language background, and if you were to look those up, you could probably find out exactly what a pumpkin patch is or what a bonfire is, but it wouldn't necessarily fill you in on the details of how they are, kind of what role they play in our culture and what role they play in fall traditions. So that's just a kind of a funny little example for you, but just as an example of how culture and language are so intertwined. So as you're learning the language, if you are also learning about the culture where that language is spoken, it can help you understand certain parts of the language and certain words and expressions that otherwise might not really make sense to you as an English speaker. So anyway, that's my little 2 cents and my plug for the discussion board. Another quick side note on it. I know that for some of you it's a little frustrating because if you work primarily on the course over the weekend, it's hard for you to post on Wednesday. And that's when, of course, the greatest grade, the highest grade is available, is if you post by Wednesday. So a couple of options for you. One is you can always post the prior weekend. So the weekend before the discussion board is going to be due, because it's always going to be open by that Friday. So you could post early and be one of the early birds in the discussion board if you wanted to go that route. Otherwise, even if it is, if you've gotten to today and it's Friday or tomorrow and it's Saturday and you forgot to post and this video is your reminder that you need to post to the discussion board, you can still get a good grade, a decent solid passing grade if you post later in the week. So don't think that if you don't post by Wednesday, it's not worth posting, because there are still some good points in there for you if you make a quality initial post and respond to your classmates. So if you've forgotten, you haven't done it yet this week, please go ahead and jump in there and post it. The topic this week is Mexico, and it asks you to do some research on a Mexican celebration of some kind. And there's lots of different ones. You can go with one of the obvious ones, Las Posadas, or Dia de los Muertos, or Dia de los Reyes Magos, the Three Kings Day, or Epiphany, as it's called in a lot of English-speaking traditions. So lots of different options there, but and also some more obscure ones. There's towns that have their own celebrations and all kinds of different crazy things that go on. So have some fun with that, do some digging, and let us know what you find out. And I'll see you all online. Have a good weekend.